We continue to listen Anattalakkhana Sutta. First, we have to recite Anattalakkhana Sutta Pali, page 124, paragraph 11. Tasamatiya Bhikkhve Yankinji Rupa Tita Nagata Pichopana Ijatawa Vedawa Olarikawa Sukumawa Inawa Panitawa Yandure Sandikewa Sabban Rupam Netamama Nesohamasmina Miso Atati Ewa Meta Yata Buddha Samapinyaya Tatapam. Can you follow me? Tasamatiya Bhikkhave Yankinji Rupam Tita Nagata Pichopanam Ijatawa Vedawa Olarikawa Sukumawa Hinawa Panitawa Yandure Sandikewa Sabbarupam Netamama Nesohamasami Nameso Atati Ewametam Yatabudam Samapinyaya Tatabam. Recite together. Tasamatiya Bhikkhave Yankinji Rupam Dita Nagata Pichopanam Ijatawa Vedawa Olarikawa Sukumawa Hinawa Panitawa Yandure Sandikewa Sabbarubam Netamama Nesohamasami Nameso Atati Ewametan Yatha Buddha Samapinyaya Tatabam. After asking question to the five bhikkhus, Buddha continue to teach how to contemplate, to get clear of the three types of clinging, Tana, craving, mana, conceit, and dirty wrong views concerning with the five aggregates of Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, and Vijnana. So Buddha continue to teach how to contemplate. Tasamatiya Bhikkhave Yankinji Rupam Atita Nagata Pichopana Ijatawa Vedawa Olarikawa Sukumawa Hinawa Panitawa Yandure Sandikewa Sabban Rupam Netamama Nesohamasmina Miso Atati Ewa Metan Yatha Buddha Samapinyaya Tatabam. Bhikkhus, it is not suitable to regard as this body is mine, this I am, this is myself. All forms of rupa, whether past, future, or present, internal or external, gross or fine, whether inferior or superior, far or near, all rupas should be regarded with right understanding according to reality. This body is not mine, this I am not, this is not myself. So all rupas must be contemplated on so as to realize the truth as it really is. With your personal knowledge that this rupa is not mine, this I am not, this is not myself. But for the purpose of vipassana meditation, we disciples are mainly concerned with contemplating on what is happening in our body, as definitely stated in the commentary and sub-commentary of the Anupada Sutta of Uparipanasa Pali Canon. So phenomena happening elsewhere need be known only inferentially. So meditators need only to understand the phenomena of nama rupa, mind body happening inside our body, and see with our own insight knowledge the true nature as it really is. And as stated in Bhaddika Ratta Sutta, Vijupaninjaya Dhamma Tata Tata Vipassati, only the present should be contemplated on in vipassana meditation. That is, as the phenomena is being seen, heard, etc. And also Satipatthana Pali Canon, it is stated that Gichantawa Gichamiti Pajanati Titawa Titomiti Pajanati, etc. Present phenomenon actually happening now, presently going, standing, sitting, lying, should be observed initially. So we have to provide a searching analysis of this paragraph, because in the Anattalakkhana Sutta, the paragraph mentioned Atita Nagata, past rupa, which come first in the sequential order of past, present, future. Doubt may arise whether we should start meditating with what has happened in the past. So this analysis should remove away any doubt. We disciples have to we disciples are mainly concerned with contemplating on what is happening in our body and in the present. So only those phenomena of Namarupa which manifest themselves at the six senses every time we see, hear, smell, taste, touch, and know, we should note constantly. Meditators are now taking note of the phenomena of rising, falling, sitting, touching, etc. Engage in this manner. As your concentration gets strengthened, meditator come to differentiate between the phenomena of rising and the phenomena of noting, the phenomena of falling and the phenomena of noting it, the extension, pressure, and movements of the moments of rising do not last till the moment of falling. They disappear at the moments of their respective phenomena. And the movement at the moments of falling do not last till the next moment of rising. They disappear and cease then and there. Walking, the movement, the extension involved in the right step do not stay on till the left step. You recognize very well. And the rupas of the left step are not retained the right step. They vanish just at the moment of their respective appearance. And also bending, stretching your limbs, each phenomenon disappear at the respective moments of appearing. When your concentration getting particularly strong, you will observe during the period of one act of bending or stretching, the process of dissolution in very quick serial movement happening in the same place without change of position. So meditators realize that the nature of these phenomena was not known before because they were not carefully noted. Now that they are noted and meditators perceive that the aggregates do not pass on from one moment to another moment. They perish ceaselessly at the very moment of their appearance. So the rupas which had occurred before do not last till the present moment. They have all perished. And the rupas, the material which are manifesting themselves now, will not reach a future moment. They will all vanish away presently. And the rupas of the coming phenomena, future phenomena, will also cease at their respective moments of their arising. So all kinds of rupas are impermanent, continuously arising and disappearing. They constitute suffering, not self, but mere phenomena, because they are not under our control, arising and vanishing in accordance with their own conditional causes. So meditator comes to realize them through your own knowledge. To enable such realization, Buddha exalted that meditative effort should be made until it is perceived that Nitamama, this body is not mine. So Buddha encouraged that meditative effort should be developed. And now we have to go how rupas of past, present, and future are contemplated as anicca, dukkha, anatta. Yogis are observing the rupas at the moment of rising and falling, perish away as they come into being. And meditator knows in this way can decide with your own knowledge that rupas of the past have not reached the present. The presently occurring rupas will not reach the future. They perish away at the moment of coming into existence, and so they are impermanent. Consequently, they are suffering, not self, but mere phenomena. So we can reflect how such decisions and considerations are arrived at as described in the Visuddhimagga. And the past, the rupas of the past, where our body from the last past lives, bodies of these celestial beings, body, human bodies and animal bodies, a lot of our corpse, these rupa have ceased to exist. Our body in the past do not reach to the present. As they have ceased and terminated now, they are impermanent. Now, present body, the rupas of the present, we perish away and cease now. Our body will not reach the future. As they are ceasing and vanishing, they are impermanent. And we not attain Raship, so long as we not attain the final stage, we will be reborn. And the rupas which will come into being in the future will cease to exist then and there. They will not be carried over to any further future existence. So that is how rupas, etc. are generally considered with respect to our life. Now we have to reflect while contemplating on the rupas, rising, falling, you are breathing. The past rupa at the moment of last rising do not reach the stage of falling. And the last rupa at the time of last seeing and hearing did not reach the present moment of seeing and hearing. It perished away at the respective moments. Now presently arising rupa does not reach the stage of falling. The presently falling rupa does not reach the stage of rising. It perished away even while rising and falling. Now you are seeing the Buddha statue, and you are hearing the talk. You pay attention to this seeing and hearing. The rupa at the present moment of seeing and hearing do not reach the next moment of seeing and hearing. they perish away even while you are seeing and hearing. So they are impermanent, suffering, just of the nature of non-self. And you will be breathing, and you will see and hear the rupa at the moment of future rising and falling, seeing and hearing. We now reach the next future moments of rising, falling, seeing and hearing. They will perish away at the respective moments of coming into being. So this is how rupas of the past, present and future are considered, while presently taking note of the phenomena of rising and falling. So there is also this method of reflecting on the rupas of the past and the future by contemplating on the rupas of the present. So just as there are impermanent rupa with respect to the rising, falling, bending, etc., which rise and fall and perish even while they are being noted now. So there have been similar rupas with respect to rising, falling, etc. in the past, perishing away at the respective moments of coming into being. Having perceived by yourself how the rupas in your body perish away, there remains the text of reflecting on the rupas of the other people and the rupas of the whole world, just like rupa in your body perishing away even while you are being noted, the rupas in other people, the rupa of the whole world, whole universe, will also be perishing away, and so they are of the nature of anicca, dukkha, and anatta. So we have sufficiently dealt with consideration to the rupa with regard to the three aspects of time. Now we continue the ijjhata and bheda, internal and external rupas. People imagine that when they spit, defecate, or excrete, the rupas from inside their body gets expelled or discarded to outside the body. When they eat, when they breathe in, the external rupa, food, oxygen, etc., are believed to have come into the body. Actually, it is not like this at all. Rupas undergo dissolution at the moment and place of their coming into being. The new rupas rise afresh to manifest themselves at the new place. So meditators are taking note carefully, and they perceive such dissolution and ceasing taking place at each place of origination. When their mindfulness and concentration getting strengthened, while noting the rising and falling, the out-breath is seen to break into small sections in their chest, throat, and nose before it finally makes the exit from their body. And also they see in-breath to be entering, pushing in succession of small sections. And also they see the phenomena while drinking water, when it pushes its way into the throat portion. So the internal rupas does not get outside, the external rupa does not get inside. It ceases, vanish at the place where it comes into being. So it is impermanent, suffering and non-self. So we have to reflect accordingly, and practically we need to observe very carefully when we breathe in, when we eat, when we defecate or excrete. Internal rupa does not get outside, the external rupa does not get inside. It ceases, vanish inside or outside, wherever it arises and comes into being. So they are of the nature of anicca, dukkha, and anatta. So Master Sayadaw have this aphorism. Can you follow me? Internal rupa does not get outside. The external rupa does not get inside. It ceases, vanish, inside or outside, wherever it arises and comes into being. Therefore, they are of the nature of anicca, dukkha, and anatta. So, materials, rupas, they do not go anywhere. They vanish inside or outside wherever it arises and comes into being. Meditator have to very closely watch that phenomena occurring. And then contemplation on the gross and fine. Ordinarily, people believe that it is the tender rupas, delicate rupa of our young days, have become the gross rupas of the adults. When you are young, very tender and delicate, but when you get old, it's gross. The healthy, light, fine rupas that become the unhealthy, heavy, gross rupas. The unhealthy, heavy, gross rupa that have become the healthy, light, fine rupas. So they believe in this way. But yogi, constantly watching their tactile bodies, they closely watch and they perceive that these rupas breaking up into tiny bits even while being observed. So they perceive in this way and they know the gross rupa does not form into fine rupas, and the fine rupas does not become the gross rupa. The gross, hot and cold rupa does not become fine, cold, hot rupa. Fine, cold or hot rupas does not become gross, hot and cold rupa. The gross, stiff, standing, moving rupa does not become fine, stable, still rupa. They all vanish at the moment of their arising. So they are impermanent, and they are of the nature of anatta. If you observe this body, sometimes body is really gross and it disappear very fast and then change to fine rupas. Sometimes morning unhealthy, heavy body, and after sitting it change, healthy, light body. Sometimes yesterday not very well, heavy rupa, but after practicing, getting fine rupas. So you have to reflect in this way. In my body, the gross rupa does not become the fine rupa. The fine rupa also does not become the gross rupa. They perish away at the moment of their arising, and therefore they are of the nature of impermanence, suffering, and non-self. Can you follow me, Mazi Sierra aphorism? The gross rupa does not become fine rupa. The fine rupa does not become the gross rupa. They perish away at the moment of their arising, and therefore they are of the nature of impermanence, suffering, and non-self. So you are observing your body, sometimes unhealthy, body really uncontrollable. This body is inferior, but you do not give up. You try to practice. Just rest for a while and then you continue your practice. The body become healthy. And dizziness all disappear, and then superior body, superior rupa. Ordinarily, it's believed that the unhealthy rupas become healthy, the inferior rupas become superior rupa. The youthful rupa have become the rupas of the old man. Ordinarily, they believe in this way. But yogis, they keep track of their rupas at the moment of their arising, closely watch, and they perceive that any rupa that manifests itself ceases and vanishes as it is being noted. So meditators understand that The inferior rupa has not become the superior rupa, and the superior rupa does not become an inferior rupa. They all disappear at the moment of their arising, and they are not permanent. They are of the nature of suffering and non-self. So according to Visuddhimagga, we have to reflect in this way. The inferior rupa does not become superior rupa. Superior rupa does not become inferior rupas. Disappearing at the moment of their arising, they are just nature, dukkha, and anatta. Can you follow me? The inferior rupa does not become superior rupa. Superior rupa does not become inferior rupa. Disappearing at the moment of their arising, they are just anicca, dukkha, and anatta. So they are disappearing at the moment of their arising. When your concentration getting strengthened, you see this true nature of rupa. And ordinarily, people believe that when a man comes from afar, that man had arrived with his rupas of that far distance. When a man departs from a near to a distance, he carries away the rupas of the near distance. But the yogi is very concentrated. He is always noting the phenomena of mind-body process, and he knows when watching, for instance, the phenomena of stretching the body, and he knows the rupa that stretch vanish away in a series of blurring, fade outs without reaching any distance. Somebody did a very carefully stretching. When concentration and mindfulness really strong, they see the rupa that stretch vanish away in a series of blurring, fade outs without reaching any distance. Bending, they mindfully bend, and the rupa that bends vanish away in a series of blurring, fade outs without reaching any distance. So perceiving in this way, Madhidita is convinced that the rupa which is near has not gone afar. The rupa from the distance has not come near. They vanish at their respective moments of their becoming, and therefore they are not permanent, but suffering. They are of the nature of anatta, non-self. Madhidita look at someone coming from a distance and approaching, and note that when he note, seeing, concentration very strengthened, and the man appears section by section, While looking at someone living from a near distance, and note, seeing, and the man disappears section by section, part by part, in a series of quick, blurring fade-outs. So the Rupa from a distance has not come near. The Rupa which is near has not gone to a distance. The old Rupa keeps on vanishing and the new Rupa keeps on rising, making them appear as if someone is coming from afar and someone is going away. So this knowledge is very high, very advanced. Only when Meditator has reached the stage of knowledge of dissolution and their vipassana jnana very sharp, only these advanced yogi can perceive the phenomena as it really is in this manner. Other meditators with not very sharp vipassana knowledge may not perceive so clearly. Just they see the disappearing process, but not like advanced level. And also while practicing walking to and fro, taking note of raising, pushing forward, dropping. Raising appears separately as one part, pushing forward separately as one part, and dropping separately as one part. When their insight knowledge is well developed, they see the movements of their body and limbs as series of blurring fade-outs, and perceiving in this way, conclusion arrived at that rupas do not reach from one place to another. They cease and vanish at the place they come into being. So this knowledge is in accordance with the statement of the sub-commentary. Absolute realities do not move over to another place. They cease and vanish at the place they come into existence. So this is sub-commentary statements. When meditators reach this stage, it is very clear to them. So Mahasi Sierra aphorism, rupas from afar do not come near, rupas which are near do not go afar. They cease and vanish at the place where they come into existence. Therefore, they are of the nature of anicca, dukkha, and anatta. Can you follow me? Rupas from afar do not come near. Rupas which are near do not go afar. They cease and vanish at the place where they come into existence. Therefore, they are of the nature of anicca, dukkha, and anatta. So there is an account of how rupas described in 11 ways are contemplated on as this is not mine, this I am, this is not this is not me, and this is not myself. So all rupas, whether past, future or present, internal or external, gross or fine, inferior or superior, far or near, all rupas should be seen with your own knowledge as they truly are, that this body is not mine, this I am not, this is not myself. So this is Buddha instruction, not to cling with three clinging, tanha, mana, and ditthi. All rupas have to be observed, whether past, future, present, etc. So we have to stop our discourse for today by practicing vipassana meditation, by observing all rupa, vedana, sanya, sankhara, and vijnana, all five khandhas, whether past, future, or present, internal or external, gross or fine, inferior or superior, far or near, all rupas, vedana, sanya, sankhara, and vijnana should be seen with your own knowledge as they truly are, that these five khandhas, these namarupa, is not mine, this I am not, this is not myself. By practicing vipassana meditation, may you be liberated from all suffering. May you all realize the real peace in the very near future.